हेलो एवरीवन, मेरा नाम अनु कुमारी है। आई एम द सेकेंड टॉपर ऑफ CSE 2017 एंड बैच 2018। फ़िलहाल मेरी पोस्टिंग केरला काडर में कन्नूर डिस्ट्रिक्ट तालाशेरी सब डिवीज़न में है। To all the UPSC aspirants out there who are repeating their attempts to clear this exam, my advice on staying motivated would be just always go for that idea which initially pushed you to prepare for this examination. किस थॉट प्रोसेस के साथ आपने शुरुआत की थी, आप खुद को कुछ प्रूव करना चाहते थे या समाज को कुछ प्रूव करना चाहते थे. Bring those ideas back into your mind to get yourself kick-started once again. More importantly, drawing from my experience, what I used to do was I had a set of motivating thoughts around me. I would stick them on the walls. They would be the background of my computer system. So जब भी prepare करो, आपके आसपास वो motivating thoughts हैं and they would keep you motivated. एग्ज़ाम पैटर्न की और अप्रोच की बात करें अगर, तो आई वुड से कि कभी भी प्री और मेंस की तैयारी अलग अलग नहीं करनी है. इट ऑलवेज नीड्स टू बी एन इंटीग्रेटेड अप्रोच टू प्रिलिमिनरी एज वेल एज मेंस एग्जामिनेशन. देखिए, बुक्स हमारी सारी सेम हैं. जनरल स्टडीज़ के लिए जो हम अपनी स्टैंडर्ड बुक्स रेफ़र करते हैं, स्टैटिक पोर्शन के लिए स्पेशली, दे आर सेम. सिमिलरली करंट अफेयर्स के लिए भी हम द हिंदू न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ते हैं या कोई और न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ते हैं. सो द कंटेंट इज़ द सेम. द डिफरेंस लाइज ओनली इन द एग्ज़ाम का पैटर्न. तो प्री में हमारे पास MCQ आता है और मेंस में हमारे पास डिस्क्रिप्टिव सब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. तो क्या करना है, पहले आप अपनी सारी बुक्स को फिनिश कर लीजिए, देन रिवाइज देम मल्टीपल टाइम्स. कम से कम 5 या 6 बार अपनी उन स्टैंडर्ड किताबों को रिवाइज कर लीजिए. उसके बाद जब प्री की बारी आती है, जब प्री से आप 2 या 3 महीने दूर हैं, then start going for the test series. Choose any one good institute and solve at least 30-32 tests of their particular test series. And more important is that you analyze those question papers, where you went wrong, then learning the right answer, remembering it, and then multiple revisions. That goes the mantra for the preliminary. Now when it comes to mains, then you have to focus on your answer writing practice. Answer writing skills are very very important. तो अगर आपने प्री से पहले आंसर राइटिंग की प्रैक्टिस कर ली है तो वेल एंड गुड. इनफैक्ट दैट इज़ द बेस्ट वे, यू शुड डू इट. बट अगर आपने प्री से पहले नहीं किया है तो आपको मेंस देने से पहले एक डिसेंट आंसर की एटलीस्ट 9 या 10 मिनट्स में लिखने की स्पीड और स्किल होनी चाहिए. You should be sticking to the time limit and you should be sticking to the format of the answer also. Initial introduction, then discussing the pros as well as the cons, and then a balanced conclusion. So focus on writing full length test before the mains examination and revise. That should be the mantra. Now when it comes to the last stage, which is personality test, so I feel that personality test ka preparation does not start after you have given the mains. Rather, it starts from the day you decide to take up this examination. Therefore, whatever you have started till the main stage, that all goes towards building your database, your knowledge, which you would be depicting in the personality test. So brush up all the fundamentals. आपका जो ग्रेजुएशन का सब्जेक्ट रहा है, 11th-12th में आपने जो सब्जेक्ट्स ले रखे थे, brush up your fundamentals. You should be knowing the basics. Then brush up your optional subject also. You should be knowing the basic concepts thoroughly and nicely of your optional. And current affairs, which is the most important part. For current affairs, you should be having opinions. So it's just not the plain factual knowledge that counts, rather how you build your opinions based on the knowledge that is available to you. And never hesitate in taking a stand. When we say that you give a balanced answer, that means that you should be opening your eyes to both the benefits of something as well as the disadvantages of something. But at the same time, that does not mean that you will not take a stand. based on the information available at hand, always come to a proper conclusion and take a stand wherever possible. Then for interview, you should be taking a number of mock tests also to assess how you fare in the realistic situation when it comes to the personality test. So Fox, your understanding, your knowledge of current affairs, static portion, etc. Obviously, that is paramount. Ki what knowledge and understanding you have. In addition to that, there are some small things that give you an advantage over others. For example, quoting from experts, quoting from expert committees, stating the facts, figures, and then writing probably beautifully in a strategic manner, in an orderly fashion. All these things go towards making of a good answer in your mains examination, and that obviously is going to reflect in your ranking. Then another important point is your performance in the personality test. So in personality test, do not try to be someone which you are not. Okay, rather from within your heart, try to develop a balanced and inclusive perspective in most of the things around you. And if you do not know an answer, be open, just admit it and say, sorry, I do not know the answer, and move on. Then again, don't be very fearful. It is just a kind of discussion going on with an elderly, knowledgeable member of the family. Do not get frightened by it. Do not get frightened by the overall setup. My regular day used to consist of getting up early in the morning. I used to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I used to be an early morning person. Then from 4 o'clock in the morning till around 10 o'clock at night, most of the day was dedicated towards studying only. I will take out only the time which is required for your routine activities, eating, bathing, etc. Other than that, probably there might be small hours of small minutes of gap which I would spend talking to my family members or taking a small nap in the afternoon for around half an hour. That used to be my generally the routine. Often aspirants ask ki I have read it but I am not able to retain it. Then first of all, accept it as a normal and routine process. It happens to everybody. Till the time we memorize the concept and we revise it multiple times, it is not going to stick. It is not going to be retained in our minds. So that is a natural thing, happens to everybody. But how to take care of it? Revision, revision, revision. The most understated thing, but I would say most important thing, revise everything multiple times at every stage. प्री से भी पहले आपको चीज़ें सारी स्टैंडर्ड बुक्स कम से कम 4 या 5 बार रिवाइज करनी है, मेन से पहले फिर से 4 या 5 बार रिवाइज करनी है, और इंटरव्यू से पहले कम से कम 2-3 बार दोबारा रिवाइज कर लीजिए, सो दैट द कॉन्सेप्ट स्टिक इन योर माइंड. Note making is again a very important aspect of our preparation. But here the strategy differs from one individual to another individual. When it comes to my strategy, I would say that I did not focus a lot on the note making aspect of current affairs. See, for static portion, I completely relied on the standard books, and if there was anything to add to that content, I would simply scribble that on the margin available in the book itself. When it comes to the current affairs, there also I did not spend my time making notes of current affairs on a daily basis. Rather, what I did was, I stuck to the compilations which are released by these multiple institutes at the end of every month. So I used to revise the current affairs from monthly compilations. However, when it comes to the answer writing practice, which is required for the mains examination, for that I had a register in which I used to write my answers. So whenever I would get a new input to answer that particular question, I would add that in the register. So that kind of formed my notes for the mains part of the current affairs. Obviously, we make a lot of mistakes while we attempt the test. So the first and foremost thing is taking the test. That is very important. Be it pre-stage or the main stage, we have to solve a lot of tests. I remember when I took my first MCQ test before the preliminary examination, I scored around 60-65 marks only. So that was very depressing. That would kind of tell you कि you are not prepared for the exam. But at the same time, I took that as the starting point कि तब तक चीज़ें अच्छे से रिवाइज नहीं की थी, बेस नॉलेज डेवलप नहीं हुई थी. सो ठीक है, in that circumstance one could score something like that only. However, I took that as the starting point and जितने भी मेरे क्वेश्चंस गलत हुए थे उन सबको एक मार्क करके उनके आंसर्स मैंने मेमोराइज किए और फिर उनकी मल्टीपल रिविजन्स ली. सो दैट इज़ हाउ यू लर्न एंड एडवांस फ्रॉम a single test where you start. Guys, it's very important to assess yourself continuously while you are preparing, especially if you are preparing alone. So I was preparing alone and I was preparing at home. So what I used to do was, first of all, after reading the current affairs, I would solve the MCQs based on the current affairs. That would give me an understanding whether I have understood the current affairs and memorized them well or not. Then on a daily basis, I used to keep a target in my mind कि out of 8 questions, for example, I have to get at least 5 right. Then as I progressed closer to the pre-examination, the target would be कि I have to reach towards 7 or 8 questions. So that is how I was assessing my performance. However, when it comes to the mains exam, it is extremely important to assess your performance vis-a-vis your fellow aspirants. So here online platforms such as Discuss, that used to come very handy. I would write my answer and then I would compare my answer to the most upvoted answer of the day. And that is how I will assess ki whether I am nearing that kind of perfection or I am lagging far behind. That used to be my modus operandi for self-assessment. Dear aspirants, जो आप 2021 के एग्ज़ाम के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं या फिर फ्यूचर के एग्जामिनेशन के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं, माई वन मैसेज टू यू वुड बी, आप शुरुआत करो जहाँ पे भी हो. सो डोंट थिंक अबाउट द नंबर ऑफ अटैम्प्ट कि आपने 1 अटैम्प्ट पहले डाला है या 2 डाला है. डोंट अननेसेसरली कंपेयर योर सेल्फ टू अदर्स कि उसको इतनी नॉलेज है, मैंने जस्ट स्टार्ट किया है. बट once you have made up your mind कि आप एग्ज़ाम देने वाले हो, just move forward in that direction. Forget about कितनी तैयारी है, आंसर राइटिंग करी है या नहीं करी है. जिस भी स्टेज पे हो आज के दिन, just move forward. मेहनत करना शुरू करो and start making attempts, start making efforts and पूरी लगन, मेहनत, शिद्दत से लगे रहे तो एक दिन आपकी मेहनत रंग ज़रूर लाएगी.